This boy, I don't like his energy.
Auntie, please, he's Ryan's cousin.
And so, you don't know Snake also has family.
Let me get you some water.
Thank you. Good.
What is he pressing like that? Let me just hold evidence first, before nonsense starts. Stay there. Stay right there.
Here you go.
Thank you. You are too kind.
Don't start. Jake, stop! What are you doing?
2 seconds. Don't shout, please.
It's not what you think, babe. I can explain.
I trusted you.
Ryan, how could you?
Ryan, I swear I tried to stop it.
Ryan, wait. Listen to me.
Ha! Thank God I caught everything.
Ryan was not a bad man. He was the type that greeted elders properly and still helped his mother carry bags when he visited. He was not rich, but he was okay. He had a small car that worked most times, a steady job, and a heart that wanted peace. And he loved Emma like a man who had finally found home. Emma was the kind of lady people liked without trying. She did not shout. She did not fight for attention. She was not lazy, and she did not move as if life owed her. That was why Ryan wanted to marry her quickly, before city stress changed their softness. But Ryan had one problem. He did not like doubt. It was not because a woman hurt him before. No. His fear came from something he watched happen to his elder brother. How one small, "I am sure she is loyal," turned into police visits, family disgrace, and a child that was not his brother's. The shame nearly killed his family. So when Ryan looked at Emma, he did not only see love, he also saw a future that could either become sweet or destroy him. He told himself, before I tie my life to this, I must be sure. That was how his cousin Jake entered the matter. Jake was Ryan's mother's sister's son, the type that could make a joke in a funeral and still get people to laugh. Jake was handsome in a way that annoyed you. Even when he did nothing, he looked like he was planning something. Ryan met Jake one evening at a small spot where they sold grilled fish and soft drinks. Jake came late, chewing gum like a man who owned the air. Ryan did not waste time. "Jake, I need you to do something for me." Jake smiled. "If it is money I do not have." Ryan leaned forward. "I want to marry Emma." Jake's smile became wider. "Finally, so when are we eating rice?" Ryan's eyes did not laugh. "I need to be sure she is loyal." Jake blinked. "Ah, so you want to turn love into exam?" Ryan's voice dropped. "Just hear me. I will not kneel down with this doubt in my mind. If she is clean, I will marry her with full chest." Jake drank his soft drink slowly. "So what do you want me to do?" Ryan said, "Go to her house, flirt small, try to confuse her. If she shuts it down, I will be satisfied and marry her." Jake laughed like it was a movie. "Ryan, this is your fiancée, not a product." Ryan's hand tightened around his phone. "I'm begging you." Jake's face changed for half a second. Not pity, something else. He nodded. "Okay, I will do it." Ryan did not know that before he even left that table, the poison had already entered the pot. Because that same night, Emma's best friend Lily called Jake. Lily and Emma had been friends since secondary school. They used to share slippers and keep secrets under one pillow. Lily was always the loud one. Emma was always the calm one. Everybody thought Lily was happy for Emma's engagement. But Lily had been smiling with a knife behind her teeth. She wanted Ryan. Not because Ryan was a prince, but because Emma had him. Lily did not like losing. Lily's heart was the kind that believed, if it is sweet, it should be mine. When Jake picked Lily's call, he expected normal greeting. What he heard was a soft voice like honey. "Jake," Lily said, "I heard you are going to Emma's house." Jake paused. "Who told you?" Lily laughed. "This city has ears." Jake did not like how she sounded. And so, Lily's voice went lower. "Help me. Help me show Ryan who Emma really is." Jake scoffed. "Ah, Emma is not like that." Lily answered quickly. Every woman is like that. When the right temptation comes. Jake said, Lily, why do you hate your friend like this? Lily's silence lasted 2 seconds too long. Then she said, because Emma likes acting like she's perfect, I am tired. Jake's stomach tightened. Lily, I am not doing anything dirty. You don't have to, Lily said. Just record one short proof, that is all. Jake laughed. Record what? Lily said, a moment. And then she added, like she was dropping a biscuit for a hungry dog. If you help me, I will make it worth your time. Jake did not answer. Lily said it clearly. I will be with you. That was the moment Jake should have caught the call. But Jake was Jake. He said, let me see. From there, things began to climb like fire on dry grass. Emma's house was not a mansion. It was a normal flat in a busy street where hawkers shouted in the morning and generators sang at night. Auntie May lived with Emma. Auntie May was Emma's father's younger sister, the kind of auntie that could insult you and still serve you food after. Auntie May loved Emma like her own child, and she also trusted nobody. 2 days later in the evening, Emma mentioned casually, Ryan said his cousin might come and drop something. Auntie May frowned immediately. Which cousin? Jake. Auntie May's face turned into stone. That one, I don't like him. Emma laughed. Auntie, you don't like anybody. Auntie May pointed her spoon like a weapon. I like people who are straight. Jake is not straight. His eyes are always doing like he's measuring you. Emma rolled her eyes. He's just playful. Auntie May said, playful people cause serious problems. That evening, Jake came, exactly when Auntie May was already half ready for trouble. Emma opened the door herself. Jake stood there, neat, smelling like expensive perfume, holding a brown envelope. Hi, Jake said with a smile. Hello, Emma replied, polite. Ryan said you are dropping something. Jake lifted the envelope. Yes, documents and a small greeting. Auntie May appeared behind Emma like a shadow. Greeting is fine, but do it from there. Jake's smile did not move. Auntie May, good evening. Auntie May stared at him. Good evening. Please sit from the front, not inside my spirit. Emma covered her mouth to stop herself from laughing. Auntie! Auntie, make haste. Don't auntie me. I saw his type in 1999. Jake sat down in the sitting room. He looked around like he was studying the place. Not rude, just too observant. Emma went into the kitchen. Let me bring you water. Thank you, Jake said. As soon as Emma entered the kitchen, Jake changed. His shoulders adjusted, he shifted his body so he could see the main door clearly, then picked his phone, tapped it, and placed it face down on the center table. His eyes moved around, checking if anybody was watching. He did not see Auntie May, because Auntie May was at the corner of the passage, pretending to arrange shoes, watching him through a small gap, like a woman who had raised stubborn boys and still had energy for suspicion. Auntie May whispered, why is he pressing that phone like that? Something in Jake's movement unsettled her. It was not just the phone, it was the way he kept checking the door, like he was waiting for someone to enter at the right time. Auntie May quietly raised her own phone. Let me record, she told herself. If I am wrong, I will delete, but if I am right, God help them. Emma returned with water. Jake's face switched back to friendly. Thank you, Jake said, taking the cup. Emma sat opposite him, relaxed. So where's Ryan? Jake watched her like he was about to start a game. Ryan is busy, but he cares about you. Emma smiled. I know. Jake leaned forward. Do you know how lucky he is? Emma laughed lightly. You people like praising yourselves. Jake chuckled. No, I mean it. You are calm. You are not noisy. You have class. Emma waved it away. Thank you, but you are Ryan's cousin, so be careful. Jake lifted both hands. I am careful. Then he dropped the first innocent line. If you are not engaged, Jake said, I would have tried to date you. Emma blinked. Excuse me? Jake smiled like it was a compliment. I'm just being honest. Emma's smile died. Jake, please, that is not funny. Jake acted surprised. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Auntie May's eyes narrowed from her corner. He is fishing, she murmured. Emma stood up slightly. Jake, you have dropped the envelope. Please, if you are done, you can go. Jake took a slow sip of water. Okay, I will go, but can I ask you something? Emma sighed, tired. What? Jake kept his tone soft. Do you love Ryan? Emma looked at him like he was mad. Of course I love him. Why? Jake nodded. Good. Because some women in this city, they will say they love you today and tomorrow they are hugging another man. Emma's chest tightened. Are you talking about me? Jake smiled quickly. No, I'm just saying. Emma forced a small laugh. Jake, I don't understand what is wrong with you. Jake leaned back like a man who enjoyed pushing buttons. I am only talking, don't be scared. Emma's voice became firm. I am not scared, but I will not sit here and let you disrespect me. Jake raised his hands again, acting innocent. Emma, you are too serious. You know what? Let me go. He stood up. Emma also stood up, ready to open the door for him. A sharp slap sound filled the room. Not a slap on someone's face. Jake slapped his own thigh like a man acting in a movie, then pulled Emma close in one quick move. Emma's eyes widened. Jake, what is wrong with you? Jake's voice came out low and urgent, like he was begging. Please, just hold me for 2 seconds. Don't shout. Before Emma could even understand what he meant, the barn door handle turned. Jake tightened his grip. He angled his body towards the door like he was arranging a photo. Then he forced his face close and planted a quick kiss near her mouth, the kind that would look like consent from far away. The door swung open. Ryan stepped in, ring box in his hand, then stopped like his legs forgot how to walk. Emma's cup of water slipped and shattered on the floor. Ryan, wait! Emma cried. Ryan's voice shook with heartbreak and anger. I trusted you. Emma, how could you? It is not what you think, babe. I can explain. Ryan, wait, Emma begged, trying to break free. Jake released her immediately and lifted his hands like a holy man. Ryan, I swear I tried to stop it. Ryan's eyes burned. He said, women are scum, loud enough for the corridor to hear. Behind the curtain corner, Auntie May's phone was already recording.
Her mouth open in shock. Thank God, she whispered. I followed my spirit. Aunt May's hand was shaking so much that the video almost blurred. She pressed her back harder against the wall, holding her breath like a child hiding during hide and seek. From where she stood, she could see everything. The forced hug, the wicked little kiss, the way Jake quickly changed his face the moment Ryan entered, like a man switching masks. But what broke her the most was Ryan. Ryan did not even look properly. He did not ask one question. He did not notice Emma's stiff body or the fear in her eyes. He only saw what Jake wanted him to see. And as Ryan's voice filled the corridor, Aunt May felt a cold fear crawl up her spine because she understood something dangerous in that moment. Even if you have the truth, sometimes people still choose the lie, especially when the lie matches the fear already living in their heart. Ryan left that night in pain. Emma cried. Aunt May saved the truth inside her phone. And Lily smiled somewhere, thinking she had finally won. When Emma calmed enough to breathe, she turned to Aunt May and whispered, Auntie, he said he sent Jake to test me. Aunt May's voice was sharp. That is not love, that is fear. Emma whispered, I did not do anything. Aunt May held her phone up. I recorded everything. Emma's eyes widened. You recorded? Aunt May nodded, because Jake's body language was disturbing me. He put his phone down like a trap. He looked around like a thief. I knew something was wrong. Emma grabbed Aunt May's phone like it was oxygen. She watched the video. She saw herself returning with water. She saw Jake's sudden move. She heard her own voice clearly. Jake, stop! The truth was there. Emma sobbed harder, but this time not only from pain, from relief. Emma said to Aunt May, Auntie, we must show Ryan. Aunt May nodded. We will show him, but first we must find out who planned this nonsense. Emma thought of only one person, Lily. Emma called Lily immediately. Lily picked fast, like she was waiting. Emma, she said softly, I heard what happened. I am coming. Emma's voice was cold. Do not come. Just answer me. Did you send that audio to Ryan? Lily gasped like a victim. Emma, how can you ask me that? Emma laughed once, bitter. Lily, I saw everything. Auntie recorded. There was a pause. Then Lily's voice changed. So your aunt is now doing CCTV in the house. Wow. Emma's throat tightened. Lily, why are you doing this? Lily sighed like she was tired of acting. Because you do not deserve him. Emma's heart stopped. What? Lily said it clearly with poison. You do not deserve Ryan. You just sit down with your quiet face and collect good things. Me, I have suffered. I have waited. I have been the one cleaning mess. And you, Emma, you just get the man. Emma's voice broke. He is my fiancé. Lily laughed. Not again. Emma whispered, Lily, please, tell me you did not sleep with Jake. Lily went quiet. That silence was a confession. Emma dropped the phone. Aunt May's mouth opened. Emma shook like a leaf. Lily, she did. Aunt May sat down hard. Jesus. Emma picked the phone again. Lily, answer me. Lily's voice returned. Come. Emma, do not worry. You will be fine. You can find another man. Emma screamed. You are my best friend. Lily replied, and you are my biggest problem. The call ended. Emma's world felt like it was spinning. But Emma did not stay on the floor. She stood up. When heartbreak meets anger, something dangerous is born. Emma told Aunt May, send the video to me. Aunt May forwarded it. Emma then sent it to Ryan with one message. Please watch this. Do not reply until you finish. Ryan did not reply. For 1 hour, silence. 2 hours, Emma's heart beat like a drum. Then a message came. Where are you? Emma replied quickly. At home. Ryan said, I am coming. When Ryan returned, his eyes were different. Not angry, confused, injured. He sat down slowly, like his legs no longer trusted the ground. Ryan said, I watched. Emma's voice was small. So, you saw? Ryan swallowed. Jake forced that hug and kiss. Emma nodded. Yes. Ryan looked down. Emma, I am sorry. Emma did not jump into forgiveness. She did not smile. Her voice was raw. Sorry is not enough. You tested me like I'm a thief. Ryan's mouth trembled. I wanted to be sure. Emma asked, and now, are you sure? Ryan nodded. I am sure you are loyal. Emma's laugh came out like a cry. So, I passed your test? Ryan reached for her hand. Emma, she pulled away. But you failed mine. Ryan froze. Emma continued, because a man who loves me should protect me, not send temptation to my door. Ryan whispered, I did not know Lily was. Don't, Emma cut in. Don't even say her name, like you did not choose this. Aunt May cleared her throat. Ryan, let me talk. Ryan looked at her. Aunt May said, you brought Snake to the house and expected it to behave like goat. You are lucky I recorded. If not, Emma's name would be spoiled. Ryan's eyes filled with tears. Auntie, I am sorry. Aunt May pointed at him. Sorry does not clean public shame. People don't wait for truth. They share lies with data. As if by on cue, Emma's phone began to ring and ring. Unknown numbers, messages. Someone had posted the edited audio and their own nasty caption. Emma's face was already on people's screens. Cheating fiancé caught. Emma's hand shook as she read. Ryan stood up. This is madness. Emma whispered, my office people will see this. Aunt May said, your father will see it too. Emma's throat tightened. My father. That was the new danger. In many African homes, shame is louder than truth. Parents don't ask what happened. They ask, what will people say? Emma began to cry again, but this time it was deeper. Ryan, my fiancé test has now entered my family name. Ryan looked like he wanted to tear his one skin. I will fix it. Emma asked, how? Ryan grabbed his keys. I will go and meet Jake. Aunt May's eyes flashed. Do not go alone. Ryan went anyway. He found Jake in a small lounge, sitting like a man who had won. Jake stood up quickly when he saw Ryan, cousin. Ryan slapped him. The whole place went silent. Jake held his cheek shocked. Ryan! Ryan's voice shook with anger. You edited the audio. Jake tried to act confused. Ryan, I recorded what happened. Ryan grabbed his shirt. You forced the hug and kiss. Then you said you tried to stop it. You are wicked. Jake's eyes darted. He did not deny. You said it was supposed to be small. Ryan asked, who told you to send it out? Jake kept quiet. Ryan shouted, who? Jake's voice dropped. Lily. Ryan froze. Lily? Jake nodded quickly. She said Emma was pretending. She said if I help her, she will... Ryan's fist tightened. She will what? Jake swallowed. She will be with me. Ryan stepped back like he was seeing a ghost. You slept with Lily. Jake's eyes lowered. Yes. Ryan's heart sank. Not because Lily mattered to him, but because the betrayal was bigger than he imagined. He rushed back to Emma. When he returned, Emma was sitting on the floor with her back to the wall, holding her phone like it was hurting her hand. Aunt May was pacing. Emma looked up. Ryan, my mother just called. She said her friend sent her the audio. Ryan knelt before Emma. Emma, Lily did it. Emma nodded softly. I know. Ryan said, Jake confessed. Lily pushed him. Lily slept with him. Emma's eyes went dark. So, my best friend used her body to buy my tears? Aunt May hissed. That Lily. She is not a friend. She is a lesson. Ryan said, Emma, we must clear your name. Aunt May lifted her phone. The full video is here. Ryan nodded. Send it to me. Aunt May sent it. Ryan posted the full video on his status with words that shook. Truth. My cousin forced this hug and kiss. My fiancé is innocent. Anyone sharing the edited audio is spreading lies. People watched. Some apologized. Some stayed quiet. But you can't gather feathers after you tear a pillow in public. Even with the truth, the stain stayed. That night, Lily came to the house.
Not with shame, with boldness. Auntie May opened the door and stood like a wall. Lily smiled as if she was coming for dinner. Good evening, Auntie. Auntie May replied, Good evening. Do you have shame? Lily's smile moved slightly. Auntie, I came to see Emma. Emma stepped forward, eyes red. Why? Lily sighed. Emma, I did not want it to go this far. Emma laughed. But you posted it. Lily's eyes shifted. I was angry. Emma asked softly. Angry that I am loved? Lily's face hardened. Emma, you do not understand. You have always been chosen. Me, I am always the backup, always the friend. Emma's voice was painful. So, you decided to turn me into disgrace? Lily's eyes suddenly watered. For the first time, she looked human, scared. Emma, she whispered, I am pregnant. The room went silent. Auntie May's lips parted. Pregnant? Lily nodded, trembling. It is Jake's. Emma's knees almost failed her. She held the wall. You slept with him, Emma said, voice thin, to destroy me, and now you are carrying his child? Lily started crying. I thought Ryan would leave me and come to me. I did not think I would get pregnant. Auntie May's voice was sharp. Pregnancy is not a mistake you return to shop. Ryan stepped forward, anger and disgust mixing. Lily, you are wicked. Lily looked at Ryan with wet eyes. Ryan, I love you. Ryan's voice was cold. No, you love winning. Lily covered her mouth, sobbing. I ruined everything. Emma wiped her tears slowly. You did, she said. You ruined my trust. Lily turned to Emma. Please, forgive me.
Emma's hands shook. Forgive you? Lily, my mother cried on the phone because of what you posted. Lily fell to her knees. Emma, please. Auntie May said, stand up. Do not dirty our floor. Go and face your life. Lily looked up. Why will I go? Auntie May answered, to the father of your child, since you like building home with another woman's cement. Lily stood slowly, like someone carrying a stone inside her stomach. At the gate outside, Jake was waiting because Lily had called him to come. The moment Lily saw him, she rushed forward with shaky hope. Jake! Jake's eyes moved over her belly like it annoyed him. Is it true? Lily asked, voice shaking. You heard? I said I am pregnant. Jake's face hardened. Lily, do not bring that to me. Lily froze. What? Jake said, I am not interested. Do you hear me? I am not interested. Lily's mouth opened. But you are the father. Jake laughed once dry. Are you sure? Because you like plans too much. Lily started crying harder. Jake, you used me. Jake replied coldly. You used yourself. You came to me with a mission. Now you want me to carry your problem. Ryan's fist clenched, but Emma held him, her arm. Her eyes said, do not. Lily fell to the ground right there, holding her stomach, shaking with shame and fear. Auntie May whispered, life has no undo button. Ryan begged Emma outside. Emma, I'm sorry. I was trying to protect our future. Emma shook her head, crying quietly. Emma, you wanted to marry me, but you didn't trust me. You brought a snake to my door. You turned love into an experiment. Ryan, I did not know Lily was like this. Emma, that's the point. When you test people, you invite evil to help you. Ryan held her arm. She let him for 2 seconds, then pulled away. Emma, I love you. That's why this hurts. But I can't marry into fear and secret tests. Ryan nodded, broken. Ryan, what do we do now? Emma wiped her tears. We pause everything. If we are real, we will rebuild it the right way. Truth, counseling, clear boundaries. But if you ever test me again, it's over. Ryan agreed. Inside, Auntie May locked the door and said, some people are closer than enemies. Thank you so much for watching. What did this story teach you? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, love needs trust and trust cannot grow in traps. A short edited video can ruin a good person, so always seek full truth before you judge.